my name is Jess, and today we're going to be trying the Granny Square all-in-one yarn. And yeah, I don't have any experience making a granny square other than doing like a granny stitch bandana and this tiny little granny square daisy thing that I made a while ago. So it's been a little bit, and I've never made an actual granny square. So this is going to be a learning experience, and I'm pretty excited. I also found out that on Yarnspirations website, they actually have a pattern and tutorial for this specific yarn if you're struggling and it's difficult or whatever. I'm going to be going like step by step by like how Yarnspirations kind of does it. Since I don't have any experience with granny squares, I don't really have a preference. Like I have seen a lot of other creators, they have like their preference on how they make their granny squares, so they make it their own way. I don't really have a preference since I've never really made one before, so I'm just gonna go follow the instructions because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at following instructions. I already have some already kind of pulled out because I had tried to start this a while ago. Like I was going to make this video, I want to say, gosh, maybe like a month or two ago, like right like about when I was first starting my channel, and I started it and then I don't know what happened. I don't know why I stopped. I think I was finding the granny square intimidating or something. I don't know. But they also recommend to use a 5.5mm, which I just got a new hook. If you watched my last vlog, which I just put up today, which is so it'll already be up by the time you're watching this, I did get a new hook. They actually recommend the Susan Bates 5.5, which I actually have, and I don't like this hook, and I'm planning on returning it. I listed my reasons in my vlog, so if you are curious to know why, go check out my last vlog, number 7. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so it says to leave about a 4-inch tail for weaving in. So I'm gonna try to be as accurate as I can with that, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That's pretty good. That's close enough. Okay, so far, here we go. Now, and I think I'm supposed to slip stitch here, but I have still a lot of light purple left over. Also, the way this tutorial is like written on the website is very confusing. Like it's like got step-by-step instructions, and then it says repeat step 7 or 6 through 8, and it's like kind of confusing because I have to go backwards and like re-look at it. Like I don't know why they just didn't write it as like a normal pattern. I think maybe inside here is like the actual pattern, so I might just need to like look at that. I already have it kind of ripped open. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right because I'm at the part where I'm supposed to slip stitch these together, and that makes sense, right? 1, 2, oh wait, no, that would only make 3 corners. Okay, hang on. So now I should, yeah, so I think I would have to slip stitch it here, and then that would make the square. Okay, so I wonder if that means I should size up to a 6. I guess let's try that. Wow, so using the next size up hook, we're like exactly right where we need to be. Okay, so now I'm at the end, and I'm not really sure how to connect these because I think I'm supposed to do 2 more double crochets here, maybe? I think that's it, but I have a little bit of extra purple here. I'm not really sure what to do. It's like I can't keep going up in hook size, can I? Because then that's gonna, I mean, maybe if I don't know. And I feel like this is like joined weird here. Getting to the end. I wonder if we can make it. Let's see. So pretty much I just need to do the slip stitch now, and it's, I think, pretty, I mean, it's not like a really pretty color change. I mean, there should be, you know, these should be a little bit more, but, you know, I'm not gonna stress myself out with like trying to make it perfect, like like I've seen everybody else freaking out about. I'm not gonna do that because that's just gonna probably stress me out. Maybe, I'm sure I could if like I mess with it, maybe if I size down my hook maybe for like the last little bit. That's possible. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we're at the end again, and where I need to do 2 more double crochets, and we already ran out of pink, so I think if I were to like maybe mess around with my tension or maybe swap my hook or something, like maybe like the last like little bit, I think maybe it would be all right. But I'm honestly just mostly for the sake of this video, I'm not gonna worry about that too much, and just also for the sake of my own sanity. I don't want to stress about that, and I feel like it's not gonna be that noticeable, really. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it's not terrible. You can kind of definitely notice, I think, but I think it'll be all right. So now we are on the last round of white, which is going to be the most. Oops. Okay, so I made it to pretty much the end of the square. I have 3 more double crochets and a single crochet and a slip stitch that I need to do, and we already kind of ran out. So I think maybe like halfway through or something, I should maybe go back down to my 5.5 millimeter, or maybe I'll just go, maybe I'm gonna take it out to here and switch to the 5.5 and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so this time what I did, actually, I frogged the whole white, and then I had also frogged not all of the pink, but I think I did I frog all of it? I can't remember if I frogged all of the pink or half of it, and did it with the smaller hook, and I have this much left, which should be enough to do my last 2 double crochets. Let's see. Wow, so yeah. I think maybe if I think, let me finish this off and then I'll go over what my thoughts are. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish it off because I do think I want to frog it to try to get it a little bit more white at the end. So that way otherwise I'm gonna be going into having less yarn for, you know, the starting one. But I do think that having maybe multiple hook sizes is definitely useful. And if you're not someone who is used to making your granny squares a specific way, I think this yarn can be a bit of fun. And let me tell you, I did not realize how big granny squares are. It could be because I used a larger hook, but my goodness, I did not realize, like, it's like as big as my face. Never having making granny squares before, I did not realize how big they were. And they're actually quite fun and quick to make, minus like me having some difficulties in the beginning. It was how the pattern was written. It was kind of confusing. Once I read that and then like went with like the back pattern here and like compared the two, it made sense. And then once you get going, it's pretty much the same thing. So I just needed to figure out the pattern, and then I was good. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I might go back and frog it all the way to like the dark pink and maybe go back and use the smaller hook. So I think maybe for like the first 2 rows, I might need to use the larger hook and then go back to the 5.5 for the last rows, I think. So I definitely recommend, if you're using this yarn, have like multiple hook sizes. I would say the hook they recommend, and then maybe a size up and a size down, depending on how it plays out with your tension. Of course, I know everybody's tension is different, so I actually really enjoyed this. It's a lot of fun. I definitely want to get more, but I think if you follow the Yarnspirations pattern and how they do it, it's pretty easy. As a beginner, with someone with like really no experience with granny squares and crochet in general, I'm pretty new. I've just started in the beginning of the year in January, and this is my first granny square, minus my little baby flower granny square I made a while ago. It was pretty easy. I enjoyed it, and I definitely want to make more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this from me in the future. Yeah, so I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.